Second Dam and all of its members are a family that has befallen me by happenstance. The fact that we all came from different parts of the country to go to this school and that we all somehow in some weird ways came together. We're drawn to each other by our creative forces, you know?
Second Dam kind of grew out of a project that Wolf and Kayla, they had been playing music since their freshman year, which is the year before I got here. And when I was a freshman, Wolf saw a picture of me on Facebook playing guitar, and she was like, "You play guitar?" So she kind of talked to me about, well, first we sort of jammed in the T3 dorms, and sort of, you know, we started playing some tunes together, and she invited me to play with her and Kayla and sort of try and, you know, make a group to play regularly.
We performed as that project at the TC Lounge open mic night, and at open mic night is where we met Andrew and Brian, and where PJ Scott, our bassist, saw us for the first time, and was a really good friend of mine. We were both in an a cappella group together. He asked to hop in, and then we kind of became the six-piece that we are.
Since Second Dam was a thing, I've been listening to Second Dam. Their music is really, really great. It's really, really innovative in the way that Wolf thinks of sounds, and the group really thinks about placing certain different textures and things together. It just really, it really works well. It really elicits a lot of different emotions, and it takes the listener to a different place, and up for each song. It's never really the same journey that you're taking with each song. I've always thought that sometimes words aren't enough to paint the picture of pain or happiness or joy, and sometimes you really need just a sound.
When I write lyrics now, it's kind of more because I'm saying what I mean to say, not just saying things to say it. Brick by Brick is kind of one of those songs in that caliber.
Brick by Brick is a special song. I think it is really important to everybody in the group for their own reasons, and it holds a lot of the history of our band.
I was experiencing a very turbulent time, both like as myself, my mental health, as a unit of Second Dam.
She brought this song to the band, and to be honest, when she first brought it, I don't think a lot of us realized what it was.
Brick kind of came to me at a point in my life where I didn't feel like I could say a lot of the things that I was trying to say because I was just trying to hold myself together.
I remember very specifically when we were writing Brick by Brick, we were in my basement in New Jersey the day before we went into the studio in New York. And we had talked about the song before, and we knew the chords, and we had sort of a basic idea of like the structure, but we didn't really have an idea of what it was going to sound like on the album.
While we were in studio, laying down the tracks and the vocals, I think it kind of, I don't know if it hit everybody the same way, but there was definitely a moment where both Wolf and I realized that it was a song that represented, you know, this is this is what happened. It really put a dent in stuff, but we're gonna rebuild stuff brick by brick.
So we're calling this new album Wake, which means a lot of different things. It's a word of many meanings, dictionary definitions, and we're interested in a few of them. Wake as in the ripples left behind by something passing through water, because it just feels appropriate as we are leaving. Wake in terms of waking up. Because Second Dam has been such a delightful experience, it feels a little bit like we're going to be waking up from it.
Your willingness to be denied. Whose child? Whose child? Whose child? Who? Trial and error. That's the term I was looking for. Second Dam's been like a really good space for me personally to figure out through trial and error like my own style of performing. But also it's interesting because, you know, like as I've grown in Second Dam, I would arguably say that we've all changed, like our styles have all changed. Thanks, y'all. We're Second Dam. Y'all was still a little bit too far away, but we'll let us know. And that song was a brand new one coming up on our upcoming album. We'll tell you more about that later. This one's called Ghost. I think it's difficult to point out what I'll miss about Second Dam because Second Dam has been a formative experience for me, so it will never ever have really left me.
I think I'm gonna miss the people in the group because that's the hardest thing to replace, right? Or I guess the most impossible thing to replace.
I will miss the camaraderie of being on stage with a group of people that really click with you and like what you want to do.
And this is gonna sound really dumb, but the way it sounds when all 6 of us are laughing, it's very rare to get every single one of us to laugh. Usually one of us will groan or sigh or just turn away or slap somebody in the face, but when you can get all 6 of Second Dam to laugh, it's worth it.